Greetings, I'm the Wizard, and let's have a look at TrinketOS 3 Beta 2. Here I have arranged the screens roughly as they are on my aim Thor. The first change is visible immediately, it's a new keyboard, due to a popular demand, QWERTY keyboard. Yes, the keys are a little bit small, but it's absolutely usable. You can, of course, also use a bigger one. Here we have a new style of keys. You can set 3 different colors, and not just the colors, the sounds. Different keys make different sounds. Check out the Enter. If you go to Screensaver, we will see another change. Trinkets are here. We can optionally show battery, clock or date. We can change their color, change their size, and even rearrange them, like this. We can also have a screensaver on the main screen. We go to Trinkets, and we enable a screensaver trinket. Check it out. Here we can also rearrange, select trinkets, and so on. Now you maybe noticed another trinket, search trinket. What does it do? Let's have a look. Search trinket. If I click on it, we have an input. Now I can search for something. For example, I have a solitaire game. Here it is. I can launch it from here on any screen I want. Or I can go into settings. For example, I want to change screensaver. And here it is. Screensaver for the main screen. It will automatically scroll to this option. And I can change a style, for example, from Cosmos to dim. It will look like this. And we can also enable search icon on the second screen. Here it is. It will show a small input field here, and we can search for something. For example, I have a game that is called like this, and I can launch it. I'll remind you that you can set up how your apps are launched. You go to Apps, you go to Default Screen, and you could set here Ask is to show a menu, where Clicked is a new option. It is to launch from the screen where it was clicked. Let's try it. Let's go here and open an app. It will open on the second screen. And now let's go here and let's open an app. And it will open on the main screen. By the way, as you saw, the second screen view will now automatically return. Now, what is this bookmark on the top right? It's a new experimental redesign of bookmark bar. It looks like this. Too fast, scroll between the titles. You can hide it. You can see that it is on all the settings tabs. And on your custom tabs too, on the right. Now, you could have noticed some strange thing with hearts here. This is the new optional style for battery. This is our default battery, and this is our new type of battery. 4 hearts represent 4 segments of the battery, and this icon represents the charging state. I can also, let me see, set it to hearts here. I forgot to mention that keyboard now has a long press action. For example, I can change the lowercase keys to uppercase like this. But I also can do this. Change username. And if I press quickly, it is a lowercase letter. But if I press long, it will write an uppercase one. So if I want to write John, I can just do it like this, even without pressing this button. Now this user is John. If we go to tabs, here we have a web page, and you can see a couple of new options. Show controls, show URL, and try to hide background. Let's set them all 3 to true, and we'll see how it looks. So it loads the site, it's our site TrinketOS, and it tries to remove the background. Why tries? Because not all sites are adapted to it. On our site it is almost the ideal case, but not all sites will be ideal. And on the top you can see buttons. If we return to tabs, settings, and we'll go to apps page, here you see 2 new options, without categories and as big icons. Let's see how it looks by default. We have some categories selected, and it looks like this. Now some users don't want to see the categories. We check without categories. Here it is, no categories, just sorted alphabetically, as big icons. And it will automatically group our apps into categories and show them as big icons. So now if I select games, I can do this, I can launch it, I can go back, and it will bring me back to the list of categories. In the future versions I will surely add the possibility to rename categories, add your own, and so on. Here on the second screen we have a Retroid games list. It is shown as big icons, but it is also possible we will uncheck big icons. Now it will be shown as a list. The main change in this beta is not visible at all, because it's the major redesign, refactoring of the architecture. Because when I started, I made it as a small personal project and I did not have any big plans. But now, for example, we add a second screen and it demands us to have more flexibility. So I rewrote many things from ground up, which in theory should make it more flexible and even fast and more optimized, but in reality you can see bugs in places where you didn't see them before, because I was not able to test absolutely everything else by myself. Also about music, as you remember, we can have music here. And now if I choose this option, play over other apps, it will continue to play when you open some app. So for example, if I open, let's open search and launch something. And as you see, it continues to play, so you can read books or do something else while still listening to the music, or even better, for moods. If you don't know, mood soundscapes are special melodies tailored to each time of the day by our fellow composer, Antti. And this makes it like you are in the game, because you have background music, which does not stop if you want. And one more change is with the sprite. Now, instead of click, we have 2 options. We have long click, as on the keyboard, and short click. And long click, by default, will put him to sleep, like this. While short click by default will open the new sprite menu. That looks like this. From this menu, we can quickly change sprite. We can set a reminder. The reminder can be triggered by the time, or it can be shown the next time when you turn your device on. It will be spoken by the character, of course. You can manage your existing reminders. In the future I will add a repeating option. We can open settings page with the sprite. And the last thing is we can also move sprite to the second screen. She's here. We can also move her. We can choose if she is shown above keyboard or not. The same goes for Screensaver. By the way, you can also set a background image now. the second screen, and let's move here to the main screen. Change character to the second screen, to main screen. There are dozens of other little changes and fixes that you can see in the text description of this beta. To download this beta, like for the first one, you should go to TrinketOS.org/vault, answer a simple anti-bot question, and join our Discord, if you aren't already there. I will also this time publish the link to the beta on the Ko-Fi page for those who don't use Discord. And I have something very interesting and unexpected in store for the next third beta. Just wait and see. So subscribe, like, share, and join our world, because the stars have aligned.